Hello. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Monday, yes. Hello, my name is Sivea. This is my save point. We're back at it again with Final Fantasy 1. I believe we're pretty much going to be finishing up. So we'll see how it goes. In fact, let's just get into it, because the sooner we can finish it, the better, the quicker we can save the world, I guess. Right? Hold on. Let me make a slight adjustment. Don't want to go too crazy. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, let's just get into it. We're already here. We're going into the next dungeon, which is down here. I think it felt somewhere near the waterfall to the north. Some kind of mechanical creature. I have Oxyil. Yes, I do. So picked that up last time. You're the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids. Oh, just disappeared. Do I want to get in the barrel? I guess so. Yeah, hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine has been a weekend. Nothing too crazy going on. Maybe just a little crazy, but yeah, it's nothing too out there for the most part. Just been taking care of some things. I've actually been learning how to let me attack with everybody. Let's see what happens. We might be fine. Oh yeah, we're more than likely fine. But I've been working. I've actually been learning how to try to make shorts, because I got a couple things up here now, so I figured might as well have some shorts to post up. I have a bunch of ideas, but I'm trying to make sure that the stuff that I'm gonna put up is good enough. I'm trying very, very hard not to be a perfectionist. Hold on. I feel like it's loud. Drop it a little bit. Hopefully it's not too crazy. I could have been talking, saying all this stuff, and music's just loud as hell. But yeah, I've been learning how to do shorts for the channel. Yeah, couple clips, maybe some things that I kind of just want to talk about offhand. I have like a couple things of like maybe talking about some announcements that have come out. Whatever I want to talk about. I'm figuring all that stuff out. But I'm also trying to learn how to not be so much of a perfectionist about everything. Which is very hard for me to do, because like it sucks, because sometimes there's an idea in my head that I have that I want to execute, but obviously at the current time right now, I don't have the skills to do that. So I'm trying to be okay with just getting stuff out and just doing things. And it's it's been a little bit difficult, but I'm making it work. I'm gonna go this way. I'm trying not to overwhelm myself with trying to do like 50 billion different things all at once. Can go that way. Okay, I can check all of these places, so let's do that. Whoa. Let's... There we go. So yeah, hopefully I'll have some stuff up this this upcoming week. That's the goal. The goal is to get something out this week. Because the last week has mostly been me learning how to do things. So yeah, hopefully this week I'll have something. Sure. Might need an aura. That's fine. Ooh, I should have checked the stats. I wanted to see what Glit's stats are starting to look like now that he's a wizard. That's fine. It seems like he's doing much better now. The master's just punching things in the face super hard. That's it. I feel like I'm getting lucky on a lot of my crits for the characters. I'm trying to flee. Not today. I think I'll heal after this. Yeah. That's right, I have Holy. I need to try to use it. Ooh. That's actually not that much better. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna be coasting along today. And I need to double check, but I think that I heard that, or I saw that Steam summer sales are coming up. Well, that's gonna be deadly. I don't know if I'm really gonna get anything, but let's see. Cast Fear when used. Oh, probably keep those. Oh yeah, Steam sales could end up destroying me depending on what goes on sale. But probably not. Lately for Steam sales, I haven't, like, I've picked up things every once in a while, but it's not as consistent as it used to be before, where I would buy I would honestly buy a bunch of games that I end up just not playing in the long run, which is a bad habit. But it was hard. A lot of the times those sales would be, oh, this might be bad. But yeah, a lot of the times the games would be like $5 or $6, something like that. So and they used to be like $30, $40 games. So it's like, why am I not gonna buy that? You know? In particular, I'm trying to think, because you know what? Let me check. Let me check my wish list real quick, because it's been a while since I've checked it, and a lot of the times I end up throwing games on there just because it's like I'm interested in the game and I wouldn't mind having it. And then other times I'm just like, oh, this looks cool, and I'll probably pick it up if it goes on sale. Let's see. And I think right now there's not a lot right now that's making me be like, oh, I need to have this right now, because usually what I end up doing is I actually tend to get the physical versions of the game if I can. Oh yeah. Yeah, I try to do my best to get physical copies of the games if I can, because that's just like who I am. I've always been a fan of physical. I will make space for my games if I have to, but you know, with all of the stuff that's been going on with digital games over the past couple of years, to me it's more important to have physical copies of the games if I can, just so that I don't have to worry about, you know, something going wrong with it. And most of the games that I get aren't like, it's not like they're like online only games, because obviously I play mostly JRPGs and everything. But oh yeah, there we go. That's what I want on sale. Cast and Chill. it's a fishing game. So I want that. I want that on sale, which it probably will be. And if it goes on sale, I'll probably pick that up. And who knows, maybe I'll play it on stream. Maybe I'll get some fishing in. Because I do love my fishing mini games and fishing games. Yeah, everything else is kind of like stuff that most people probably don't know, or they're like, what the heck? There is one game I'm the way that it looks is actually really nice. It's called Alabaster Dawn. I think it's an action RPG. It's like it's got like a isometric viewpoint. The animations look beautiful on it though, and it's from the people who made the game Crosscode, which that also looks like a good game too. Who knows, maybe I'll pick both of them up if they're on like decent sale. There is Fuga, Melodies of Steel. That one's interesting. That's like a tank RPG, which is weird to say, but yeah, basically it's like you're these little kids, animal kids that manage to find a tank, and you literally just go around like fighting, you know, the opposing empire. And the gimmick of the game is that there's a cannon that you can use to, like, basically you can one-shot enemies that might be like kind of messing you up, but it literally requires you to sacrifice one of the kids. It's kind of a crazy mechanic to think of, but I'm definitely I need to check, because I did see recently that there might actually be a physical version for this. It's going to be done through limited run, which every once in a while I know that they do. They make physical versions of the games. Oh, mermaids. I think it's just going to be a bunch of talking. The light of the sea is lost. We will turn to sea foam and vanish forever. Oh. Diamond armlet. But yeah, I believe that they're going to be releasing a physical version of all three of the games, actually. So I might have to save up for that. because that would actually be really cool to have. What could also happen too is I could see. Let's see who. You know what? He probably needs it more. Yeah, I'm gonna give him. There could also just be like random games that end up showing up on the Steam sale, and then I'll be like, oh, that looks cool enough and it's cheap enough. I'll get it. I think it's just a bunch of talking. Save this here. Yep. Getting a bunch of money at least. Cracking a nest on its lowest level. So we gotta go down. Sensitive to east of the continent. Oh, I saw someone go into the tower. Timing sound. Let's see. Pretty sure I have to do this. Loop around. Ah, the Rosetta Stone. I know where that goes. Diamond Hell. Okay, my warrior's just gonna be super jacked. And everybody else is good. Yeah, we'll see. I've gotta, you know, we've all gotta be fiscally responsible now, which is bupkis. I don't want to do that, but you have to. That's what happens when you're an adult. Diamond everything. I want to at least find something that I'll like I want to find a game that I think would be fun to play on stream too. Oh yeah, I was talking to some friends the other day too about Steam sales and basically feeling like an old man because you know, back in my day Steam sales were crazy. Like I'm sure a lot of people mention it already, but Steam sales legitimately would be like most of them would be like, you know, 60, 70, 80%. There were some that were like 90%, basically like almost free, and it was ridiculous. And the other thing that I specifically remembered was when they used to have flash sales, excuse me, flash sales. And literally it would just be like, they would pick a random game, and then even if it was already on sale, they would make it on like extra sale. So it'd be like, okay, this game, let's see, intellect. Yeah, my boy's just gonna be a glass cannon. At least he's getting some HP, but it's not a lot. But yeah, so like a game would potentially be 60% off, right? But then it would go on flash sale, and then it would boost it up to like 80%. And those always made it worthwhile to like check the Steam page every once in a while. It was kind of crazy. Oh, I don't want to deal with all of these. I'm just gonna kill them. 120. Can you imagine if they actually had to give you money? That would be crazy. Oh, there's nothing over here. So just go up, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes it does feel like that though, where something's just on like such a crazy sale, and you're like, it's basically free. Is there any games that you're interested in picking up when Steam sale goes on, or if you're going to? Oh, these are. Oh, okay, that's one. Yeah, I am trying to be careful about making sure not to buy too much again. This I did recently have to sell a good chunk of my collection to, you know, get myself in a better situation financially, which it has helped. Risk of Rain 2. That might not be a bad game. That I think. Did I play it? Part of me wants to say that I play it. Like, I don't think I have it. But I don't know. So there are some times where I've seen like YouTube videos about certain games, and it was like so long ago. Sometimes I start thinking like, did I actually play that game, or did I just watch a YouTube video about it? Excuse me, sir. Let me open everything around you, and just for fun, I'll fight you. Yeah, Risk of Rain. I know I played the first one, and in general I'm just a fan of roguelike games, which maybe I'll look into playing one on stream. It's a little bit hard sometimes. At least, like I wouldn't mind playing a roguelike on stream. I guess it would just depend on, is it going to be a game that I can actually complete, or is it just going to be something where I'm just like playing it for a while and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. Alright, everything has stuff in it. Let's pick them up. But who knows, sometimes that's fun. Because like I have Dead Cells, and specifically, it was actually a gift for my birthday. It was either last year or the year before. I don't remember. But specifically, the version that I got was the one that had the Castlevania DLC on it. So I was like, oh, that's sick. Oh, there is going to be that new Castlevania game coming out too. I am interested in that. Oh my gosh, there's so many video games coming out. It's crazy. Oh. Dang, these guys are hitting hard. Oh, that's bad. Kill him. That's good. Okay. And there's definitely not much strategy going on with the game right now. I've essentially put it on easy mode by getting my job class up. Oh, that was bad. I shouldn't have done that. This... I might be in trouble. Oh, this is really bad. Okay. Okay. Yes, holy. Time for holy. Please tell me it can go off. No, please. Please, please go off. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I should not have. That's one of the few fights that I definitely did not need to auto battle. Everybody else is okay though. They didn't really take that much damage. Let's see. Ribbon grants elemental attacks and status effects. Honestly, he just needs all the help he can get. It's more ribbons. Okay. I got ambushed though. Wait. There we go. Wait, what level am I? 36. Huh. Don't remember. I want to say that I think the level cap for this is 50. So depending on how things go, maybe I might get to it like close to the end of the game. Because we've been getting pretty decent levels here and there. Magic. Wait, no. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, monsters, of course. Ooh, it's a lot of monsters. I want to try to cast Holy. I want one Holy to go off. Let's see. Of course, poison. Oh, they might all die. Oh, not all of them. Wow. Like, but didn't I? Yeah, I got 2 of them. Okay, I guess I can sell them. Actually, what did it say? Does it cast something? Cast Diara. Ah. It is interesting that you can use weapons to cast spells. As of right now, I haven't needed to do that, but you can do it. Antidote, that's what I need. And everybody else is fine. And just make sure... Okay, I got everything. Do it again. I'm telling you, that poison. It's every time. I forgot to do that. I forgot to check the monsters to see how many of them can cast, or not cast, how many can inflict poison. It seems like it's everybody. He's actually hitting pretty hard. Would be nice if the White Wizard could have something, but... Okay. Nothing, nothing, nothing... Did I need to? Oh, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. I guess I could have gone that way, but... We're going that way. We're going that way. We're going that way. Okay. I'm pretty much almost there. Man. Strike. We're just blazing, folks. Look at that, just come in, just... It actually took me a good while to play the first Final Fantasy game, because, I mean, it came out a long time ago. It came out on the NES, and growing up, I managed to play a lot of consoles growing up, but I didn't own all of them. But I've had experience with, like, pretty much almost everything. At least for, like, the, you know, popular stuff. So, like, NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, what else? PlayStation, Xbox. I've been pretty lucky to be able to play so many different games on so many different consoles. And, let me heal up real quick. Let me also... I'm going to... Oh, I only have... I thought I bought more ether. Wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah. That... we'll be fine. I think we're fine. But yeah, original Final Fantasy was on NES. Didn't play that. And... Let's talk to this guy real quick. Humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. Do you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools, these dark depths shall be your tomb. Nah, man. We're gonna get you. You know what? We're just gonna go all out. I'm gonna blow you up, man. And you miss. Ooh, it's pretty tough. Okay, I might have to do some things. Hold on. Alright. Let's just to be on the safe side. And I need... haste. We'll do haste. Dang. Oh, okay. Alright. Dang, I kind of wish that he did that after. Here. Here. I want to be on the safe side, and I will do 331. Oh my gosh! I feel like he was just slow enough. Okay, I hope he doesn't die before we kill him, because that's actually not going to be good. Let's see. Life. Maybe slow. Can I slow him? Please don't die. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Of course he kills one guy. Look at that. He lost all those levels. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna be too beat up about losing XP because right now we've kind of just been going through everything pretty quickly. Well, look at that. We've already fixed the water crystal. It's still dead. I should have revived it. It's fine. Wake up, please. Wait, no, he's already... Gah. With the power of water flows forth. Oops, yes. Okay. Actually, we can go to the inn. Let's, save some money. But we do this... Okay, so we did also get the Rosetta Stone, so... There was a guy in one of the other towns, which I have to remember where it is, but he basically is like, I'm a genius, and I want to translate this language. So you give him the Rosetta Stone, he does that, and then we can go talk to some people that we need to talk to. This is the only magic shop. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Attack and accuracy. I do want Saber. So we will take that. Did this have full life? Is that what it was? Oh, it's null death. Against instant death. I'm gonna pray that we don't have to worry about that. And I'll regret it when it actually happens. Okay. Let's see, where's my ship? It's over there. Anyways, what was I saying? Final Fantasy, first time. So, yeah, first time I played at least Final Fantasy 1 was when they did the remakes or not remakes, but remastered, quote unquote, on the GBA, which they were actually really nice. It was, they had Final Fantasy 1 and 2, which is called Dawn of Souls. They also did 4, 5, and 6 on the GBA. Interestingly enough, they skipped 3, which is like, okay. But I think the reason why they did that was because, and I think I don't remember if they came out later around the same time, but they actually did do a remake of 3 on the 3DS, which, crazy enough, I actually have on Steam, and that one I do want to play because what I thought was interesting was that they, because in the first and third game, the characters that you play are just called the Warriors of Light. They don't really have any names aside from the names that you give them. Let me see. You know what? Why not? Let's... Like I said, I'll regret it later. But yeah, your characters don't have a names aside from the names that you give them. In the 3DS remake, though, they actually give you... Oh, I should have done that instead. Oh, wait, no, this is a level 8 spell. Okay, it's fine. Hold on, let me see what. Stops time and paralyzes all enemies. Let's try that. Then I'm gonna get the white spells. I think Null All will be good, and why not? And I can't afford the rest. Okay. 3DS remake. And what was interesting was that they gave all of the characters names and personalities. So it was actually kind of cool to see what they did with it. The designs were pretty cute, not gonna lie. It was like little chibi characters, and I did love the artwork for it. But yeah, they hadn't made any like pixelized version of it until they did the Pixel Remaster version, and the Pixel Remaster version is similar to the original Final Fantasy III version, which is not a bad thing. Let's see. I don't even think that's where I'm supposed to go. I need to find that guy. Is he here? See if we can find him. Nope, definitely not here. This is the second town. Alright, we're gonna have to do some hopping around. Crescent Lake. Maybe this is it? Oops. Yeah, I played a lot of the older games like later on after they got re-released on various systems and versions. But I believe I mentioned it before, but my first Final Fantasy ever, crazy enough, was Tactics for the PlayStation 1. And what a what an entry to the Final Fantasy game. The first Final Fantasy game that I played was the one that is the strategy RPG. So it's very different from all the other games, but it's still a good game. And that's why I'm playing it on stream, or at least the updated version, which is again still the best. Alright, we need to find this guy. Where is he? Oh, you know what? I think he was actually over here. Could be wrong, but I feel like I remember... No, up here? I think I remember he was in, like, yeah... Oh god. Wait, up here? Up top, please? Please? Yes, right here. Just a moment, let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course, that's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. And we just learn a whole language immediately. Got it. Yes, yes. Yeah, now you can speak Lufenian too. Wow. It's so weird. He literally just pulls you to the side. He's like, I'm gonna teach you an entire language. Like, you got it? Okay, good. Okay. So now, I believe... there was a town that we have to go to, where people were speaking crazy. I think it was this. Yeah. Gotta find a place to park. I gotta find a place to park my car. I think it's all the way up here, too. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, look at this. So what happens if I... Are there monsters on here? Okay. Punch them up. There we go. Alright. I wish. Imagine. Imagine if... Oh. Allosaurus. Get out of here, dinosaur. Could you... Actually... I don't know if that would be a good or a bad thing. Like, I mean, I guess it'd be good in the sense that people can learn languages that easily. But then... What would be the point of having multiple languages, you know? If you can just learn every language, then essentially you're just... I guess you're just saying things in a different way. So it's like, instead of saying bread, you'd say like pan, or like in Spanish, but it's bread. You're talking about bread, so maybe maybe what would be kind of it would be kind of cool though if you managed to find a way to like mix all the languages together. So you have this like weird amalgamation of like crazy languages. You pick one to instant that. Okay, that I think would be better if you could like you just get the ability to choose one language to instantly learn. I think that'd be cool, because then you could still technically learn the other languages in like the normal way, but you can just decide like, okay, well, for sure I want to learn this language, and you at least have 2 languages under your belt, like guaranteed. Let's see. I read someone live among the clouds. The sky people use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. Ah, the first mention of Sid. I don't know if that was part of the original game or not. I feel like it wasn't. The legend was passed down. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. I guess that's me. Built a civilization of the highest order, even beyond the skies we reached. However, that is not but history now. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. Okay. Sky people will pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals, but 400 years is a very long time and those memories have begun to fade. The world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water, and wind. Of these we showed greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky we set a castle afloat in the azure sea of stars. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? Maybe. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the 4 fiends. To ascertain its location we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. Maybe. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. We struggled for our very lives with Tiamat, the fiend of wind, but our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the Flying Fortress. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the sky people's strength. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower, which is where we're going next. Excuse me, sir. Out of the way. You can go out this way. Oh! Okay. I actually... Huh. That's a surprise. What level is this? Oh! Damn. Oh no. What is this? Unflared. Damn. Oh, if I had known, I would have saved my money for these. Damn it. They're gonna have to unlearn a spell too. Well, he doesn't, but the White Wizard will. Damn it. Full life. Uh, wait, can I sell? Can I sell here? Damn it. Okay. Ah, Okay, we need to. I'm gonna. What do I have? How much money do I have? 36. Let's see. Ooh, can I get money from killing things? Let me see how much money I get from these guys. 150? That's nothing. Oh, I'm the wyvern's poison. Oh, poison. Poison, you need to stop. You're driving me crazy. Literally everything in Final Fantasy 1 just does poison damage. Crazy. Everybody get out of here. 200 gil. That's nothing. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can sell some stuff to get enough. Here. And then I'm gonna have to go back to get that flare spell. I need to remember that. Those that cast Saber. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I can get rid of that. What does my character have? He has diamond everything. Okay, so he doesn't need the mithril helm. I might have enough. Oh, I definitely have enough. I'm already... Okay, let me see if I can sell more then. We don't need DRO, we're fine. So I would need 8,000 or 80,000. Heal's kind of... Heal's gonna... Well... No, I'll hold on to it, because I might be able to use that out of battle. I should... That's fine. Just get rid of them. Oh. Okay, I think I can literally just sell one more. Oh, it lowers my evasion. I have 1%. And this, it guards against it. That's actually kind of better. Oops. Alright, I will sell my diamond gloves. Okay. Now I have enough to buy both spells. Yeah, I'm gonna have to forget one. What do I have? Holy Null all, and maybe Dispel, because I'd rather protect my guys than... I think we can attack these. Monks are so squishy. They hit hard, but... Potion. Look at that. My warrior has 7... He might hit like 999 at some point. That's gonna be crazy to see. And look at Glitz. All the way down. He still hasn't broken 300. Oh, you poor little baby boobop. You little baby boobop. I mean, to be fair, he's literally the definition of a glass cannon, because his magic hits, his magic hurts a lot, so I give him credit for that. Alright, we're gonna go learn these spells, and then we'll go into the second to last dungeon. Let's see. Dang. Legitimately, we're coming up on endgame, so I mean, we'll see how things go, because for all I know, maybe the final dungeon will prove to be a challenge. But first, oh, do I have to forget? Yeah. Yeah, full life. Full life is just gonna be better, and we get him his big damage spell. Alright, we get out of here. I will need to stop at an inn first. Make sure we have max health and MP. Oh, winter wolves. Oh, get out of here. Dang. Glitz is also hitting like a truck sometimes. We can... No, you know what? We're gonna go cheap. We're gonna go to the cheapest inn, which is all the way back at the beginning. But why not? We can afford to go here. Basically gonna cost us nothing. Look at that, 30 gil. Going to the desert. I don't think I can... Yeah, can't park in the sand either. At least we can park right here. Let's save. 'Cause we're doing a lot. Preemptive. Look at that. There. Okay. There's chests in here. Alright, we want the chests. Ooh. Feel like these are gonna... Okay. Oh. Oh, please, don't use the magic. Okay, good. The Medusas are actually a lot weaker. Aegis shield. Vampires. This was a boss. Now he's nothing. Although he... Okay. Oh. Okay, alright. He's shutting me up. A little bit. I have Diaja. I think we're good with Diara and Fira. Yeah, take that. Vorpal sword. Oh, let's see. A very sharp crescent blade. Really? Dang it, it's weaker than what we have. Aegis shield, at least. Stone and poison. Yeah. Well, everybody's still good on health. Money. Oh, I'm pretty sure we can kill most of these. Smack them on the head. Oh, yeah. Got him. I feel like... Healing Helm. Wait. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna... And this also casts heal. I don't remember... I don't think so. Or maybe? Oh, the Black Knight. I've never seen that before. Let's destroy it. Doesn't even do that much damage to my warrior. Oh, it's a robot. Master, we have waited so long. Okay. It's a robot. Oh, Chimera. And not a threat. See there, 38. So we're almost hitting 40. Alright, so I just have to keep an eye on my HP. And we'll be fine. Also gotta keep an eye out for any status effects that they might inflict. Let's see. Can use... Oh, can it only work in battle? It might only work in battle. Okay. You know what? I'll do that. Let me see. They might die before it gets to happen. Do it like this. Okay. Yeah, I think you can only use items like that in battle. And this is a big old loop-de-loop. Going here. Okay, let's just go around. Oh, you know what? I have it. And just because I can. Still haven't used the item yet. Oh, that's a lot. Let's do... You know what? Why not? Let's cast Flare. Let's see what it looks like. These guys don't even deserve it, but they're gonna get it. Ah, Flare. Hellhound. I think he might need a little help, just to be on the safe side. And gone. Go this way, go this way. I want to see what's in there. Uh-oh. Oh, these guys aren't doing enough damage. And dead. Alright, let me heal. Oh, wait. We have items too. I should use those more. There we go. Camera. Get out of here. I do kind of wish that it had a better... Oh, that's a lot of chests. Preemptive, nice. Think we'll be fine. Oh yeah, we're fine. Oh, those are super weak. Oh, Thor's hammer. Please tell me that's better than what I have. Dang. Wow, that's really bad. That's literally just to be able to cast, what do you call it? Thunder. Oops, Sunblade. Dragon Mail. Let's see. Oh, finally. 48. That's a pretty significant jump. And there was Dragon Mail. Guards against fire and ice. Ah, that's actually pretty good. And you guys get nothing. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Thor's hammer is good for the... I forgot that white wizards can hold hammers. Okay, so at least white wizard has something a little better to fight with. Hey, look at that. Still not doing a lot of damage, but, I mean, it's better than what they had, so we take it. Guardian. Just shooting laser beams, which are not doing much. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Warp cube. And to the west. No, not an ambush. Come on. Come on. I think everybody's gonna get a slap in. Okay, I don't want to have to stick around too long for this. There we go. Oh. Blue dragon. Oh, and preemptive? You're dead. You know what? 700. Damn. Master's doing damage. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to... Uh-oh. Warp cube. To the west? Oh, crap. We're missing a thing. We have to come back here. A warp cube. He said to the west. Well, that's why we have this magic. Okay, well, that's what happens when you think you know everything. Fine. If anything, the game was definitely going to be a lot shorter if I had everything immediately. Alright, so we gotta do, we do a little bit of traveling. Oh, damn. Oh, Glitz, you fool. It said to the west. To the west. Warp cube? Huh. Oh, wait. Was there? No. The west. Trying to see if there's any, like, caves or anything. Huh. Gaia, man. Uh-huh. Outsiders, blah blah. Very... Castle to the west is a place that says courage. Shining light fly off to the west in the night sky. Huh. Let's heal up. 500. Damn. It's fine. 500 doesn't mean much to us right now. Which is a crazy thing to say. They're all saying to the west, but... Is it like... I want it to be something that I just like completely misread or something. To the west, would it be in one of these holes? I don't think so. I don't think there's people to talk to here, right? Token over there. I already got it. Can't you see? I'm a cool guy. Is it in this hole? There's an angel man and dragon live together. Yeah. To the west. I mean, I wouldn't think that... I'm gonna check. Who knows? Maybe... Right there? Nope. Let's go in the water. Whee! White crocodile. Whee! Maybe? Do we have to talk to somebody? legs. Underhill fella from the caravan had something very weird for sale. 200 years ago. Pope's been spreading some nonsense story about how he saw a shining thing fall out of the sky. Is everybody gonna catch me a single fish? How am I supposed to keep food on me plate and hick in me belly? You ever hear something called oxyale? They say that the shrine sank in the sea. Mermaids, yep. Sunken shrine is said to be silver gold. So, yep. Long ago, an ancient race. Rosetta Stone, yep. Amazing. Humans have been honored by the Dragon King. Let's hear about the shiny object. I think it fell somewhere near the waterfall to the north. There's some kind of mechanical... Waterfall to the north. Do we actually go up here? I think I saw the waterfall to the north. Maybe we actually have to go into the waterfall. Whoa, that's a lot of things. I don't know which ones are major threats, so let's just get rid of them all. It's so funny when they try to flee and then they can't. I'm just like, no, you're going to die here. Nah. Of course, classic video game trope of check behind the waterfall. It's funny too because I did see that waterfall when I was flying by, and something in my brain was like, waterfall. Maybe. Okay, whoa. This is... Oh my gosh. Okay. Hee. We have something that... Oh, this casts Fira. Yeah, why not? Yeah, Fira's fine. That is a good way to make use of turns, at least. Oh. Okay, no, it's fine. Can do this, can do this. Can actually do this now. Because I think these things are pretty weak. You know what? Do it again. That's fine. No, we didn't even need to. Okay. We're doing it. We're going through the... Do it again. Didn't even need the staff. It's fine. The mummy. Dang, they all wanted a piece of Blitz. and he did crits on them. Ah. Yes. Please don't. Okay, I think I got rid of... I don't know if these guys can pass or can attack with stone. I don't think so. Wizard staff, ribbon, Robot, I have been waiting. Take this cube. Tiamat, Flying Fortress, please. Okay. So now we can get to the second to last dungeon. Buzzword. Oh. Money. Defender. Excuse me. Sword that casts blink when used. Has better accuracy. There's another ribbon. Against element. I might. Let's see. Yeah, he has the ribbon. He can have it because he hasn't been getting much. Alright, let's get out of here. Free exit, baby. Okay. Well, get out of here. Probably just go back to attack for now. Ambushed. It's fine. Out of here, out of here, out of here. Actually, hold on. Because I think the white croc is tougher. Yeah, look at that. Bye. Alright, so we'll do the same thing. We go to the cheap motel. Save money. And then we go back into the desert. Go into the cheap motel, kids. All right. The bonus is that since we already went through that first section at the bottom level, we can just go straight, or like start making our way close to. Let me also save too. Save outside. You know what? I want to run from this one, and hopefully I don't take damage. I might. Okay. Little bit of damage, but that's fine. Right here. And let's full heal. And save. Alright. Oh yeah, I could literally just do this, and do this. And then this one I have to go all the way around, which kind of sucks. Items, Fira. I'm doing these, but I really hope that these don't break. I don't remember if this was the game where when you use the items a certain number of times, they have the chance to break. Guess I'll play it more on the safe side. Ambushed, come on. Yeah, yeah. That was almost 800 damage. Oh my gosh. The Master Monk is just a physical powerhouse with the worst armor ever. I think, if I remember, I think once you get to the final dungeon, you start receiving all of the weapons and equipment that are specific to the classes, and they're like their ultimate weapons, with one exception. Because I think there is an item that Or there's a weapon that you can only get from... Oh, that's a lot. We're fine. Medusas are super weak. But the... Yeah, the weapon that you can get... Or there's one weapon that you can get that you have to have a specific item for. And then you can get, like, the ultimate weapon. It's fine. It's not like we need it. No, we gotta fight him again. Damn, 111. We have high potions. Let's use those. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. The Flying Fortress. Chests. Okay, we gotta check everything. Earth Medusa and a preemptive? Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Razor? What is that? Saber that casts score. See, we're getting a lot of weapons that just cast stuff. But not a lot of them are better than what we have. Let's see what happens. Not poison. Get out of here with your poison. Also, these guys are gonna die. Yeah. He just barely broke 300. Spirit Naga. More like dead Naga. What is his HP at? 771. Ooh. I really hope that he hits like 999. I want to see that. Please get your poison darts out of here. Alright. Gil, Protectoring, Healing Helm. Yeah. And preempt this strike. Alright. We're just coasting on the dungeon. Crap. Were these the ones? Damn it. These are the ones that you need to... Oh, never mind. Well, why could he... Maybe because it was a crit? Let me... Here, I don't think these are undead, but let's see. And Thundara. Yeah, he was definitely not made for casting spells. Money. Money. Ah! That's... I don't know why I thought about that. That's the Mr. Krabs meme. Oh, SpongeBob. Get out of here with your poison darts. Sometimes you get an idea in your head and you go for it. There's a lot. Let's see. Oh, dead. Bye. Alright, let's see how many of these we have to check out. all of them. Okay. Cottage, Mithril Helm. Yeah, these are all... It is kind of unfortunate that a lot of the stuff that I'm finding is just not that much better than what I have. It also doesn't help that all of the... Like, literally the team composition that I have for these classes makes it so that almost all of the items and weapons that I'm picking up cannot be used by most of them. The warrior is the only one that's... Or, I guess technically he's a knight now, but the knight is the only one that is being... Or that is able to take advantage of everything that's being picked up. But when you're doing this kind of damage, I guess you don't need much, right? I will say, because I used to, or not used to, I generally tend to pick Thief for my, like Thief instead of Monk, because Thief gets to go into Ninja, and Ninja deals like pretty good damage too when it comes to DPS. The main difference is that they can actually equip a bit more than the Master. So I believe they also have higher speed too, so they're more likely to dodge attacks. So they have a better survivability in that aspect. Ambush, really? Oh. Oh. Okay. Bye. But I wanted to mix it up. I wanted to do some different things. Raw, there we go. Yeah, the one thing that's hurting the Master Monk right now is the fact that even though he's dealing really good damage, he can get slapped around a little bit. That is why it's the freedom of choice, the freedom to be able to choose whatever classes that you want and play however way you want to play. Like, I know that there's... Ooh, okay, this is the item. The Adamantite. Okay, so now we can obtain the best sword in the game, I believe, after we finish the dungeon. Oh, these guys. Oh, I didn't check to see if Dia did anything. I'm going to... Look at that Blizzaga. But the... Yeah, you can do any team composition, and there's literally... What do you call it? There's... Well, not just speedruns, but there's challenge run... Oh, he knows Flare? What the hell? Oh, he's a Death Knight. I thought it was a Dark Knight. I was like, what? I guess he wanted to cast Death on me. Thankfully we tanked it, but that is kind of scary. But there are challenge runs for... You know what? Let's... You're actually a little bit more of a threat because you can cast that. There we go. Challenge runs for Final Fantasy 1 and... Well, specifically... Oh, there we go. Black Robe and White Robe. So I think this is their best... Weh? Roll that guards against fire and cast Invisor when you... Yeah. 24. Oh. No, yeah, just wear this. Oh, but this one's worse for him. That sucks too, because ice, time irregularities, and class Blizzard. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine if he... At least the white maid, or the white wizard will be fine. Anyways, because I keep losing my train of thought. There are challenge runs for Final Fantasy 1 where it's literally you basically like you choose one class and then you just run all 4 of the same thing. And obviously depending on which ones you get, it gets harder or more difficult, but it is funny to think about that there's like all white mage run and all black mage run, and it can get pretty tricky. From this observation window you can look out on the entire world. Oh, well, not right now. We've got a soldier that's gonna die. Bye. The observation window looks out upon the world. The 4 forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear as mist converging on a single point. A point at the center of the 4 altars. This must be the location of the Chaos Shrine. Oh. So the 4 crystals are converging on one point. How interesting. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, let me see. Ambush, come on. Don't you gaze at me. Get out of here. Ooh, silence. That's the first time I've seen that. Okay, let's see. Yes. Are those? No, I don't think so, right? I'll check one of them, but I don't think... Wow, really? Close? I don't think those are things that can be activated. Oh, wait. Oh, protect cloak. That's a shield? A large cloak worn over armor. Huh. Hold on. No, keep your white robe on. But you... Wow! But he has the... That 51 defense is actually really good. It'd be nice if I could keep it on the white wizard, but... Yeah, that's the problem. He has such low HP. It's better if he just has all the defense. Because at least he could survive better. Hopefully I can pick up another one. Okay, so go up. Preemptive strikes, baby! There's just a lot of money. We might not need as much money anymore. Whoops. That is also the other thing about the thief, is similar to the knight, he's able to cast up to level 3 spells for black magic. So it gives him... Sasuke's blade. Dang it. Is that... Yeah. I think... So I think that's one of the... Yeah, this one is exclusive to Ninja. Oh well, we don't have one. We can't... He can't use it. Yeah, realistically, for easy mode for this game, or not. Well, I don't know about easy mode, but no, I'd say it. I'd say easy mode. If you just replace the monk with ninja, honestly, I think the game would be 10 times as easier. Because yeah, the ninja actually does like crazy damage. I'm almost certain these things don't do anything, but I want to check them real quick. No, he's slowed. That's fine, they're gonna die. Analyzing Tiamat, no, oh. Okay, they're just talky things, we don't care too much about that. There we go. Okay, we can... Up there, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure those are just... talky things. Okay. Okay, I think this was... Or maybe not? Is it really that easy? Hold on. What? What? That's... Okay. Sure. It was kind of random. He just healed himself. He healed himself before any damage got applied to him, and then just got destroyed. Okay. So unfortunately the minimap trivialized this area. Because I think the gimmick of this is that because it's all so similar, you're kind of just like wandering around and like, oh, am I going the right way? But because I can check the minimap, it's just right there. So I just go. Hey, but we don't got time. We don't got time for that. Okay. So I'm telling you, I know a bunch of stuff sometimes. So there is a thing that can happen here. I don't know if it's going to happen. Basically, this is literally the only pathway where you can potentially encounter a super boss that for some reason is just here. I'm not sure why, but I think it's like a really low percentage chance of it showing up. But it's only found on this pathway, and literally it's to the boss, because the boss is right like up there. So let's see. We're gonna walk all the way. Let's see if we get a super boss, and let's see if I die to it. Because I don't think I've ever actually fought him. Because I generally like I think it's like a really low percent. It might be like, part of me wants to say it's like 4%, but I feel like it's even less than that for the encounter rate. So let's see. We're gonna run through it. Nope. And immediately heal. Yeah. Bye. Literally healed and then just dead. Here, I'm gonna try to save. I want to save most of my magic for the boss fight. also heal before. Okay, we didn't get it. Yeah, it is a super, super low percentage chance that you'll find the fight. It's kind of sad. It'd be cool if it was a little bit higher. It's 2 points. 2 points that I'll regret later. You know what? Let's... just in case. The Lich, Merilith, the Kraken. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. All the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. Alright, I'm gonna see... I have this. Actually, can they both do it? No. One of them's using it, the other can't use it. Blizzara. Let's see. Let me have him cast Blink. And... that's how they get you. Proterra and... Haste. Let's just be as beefcake as possible. Oh, that Proterra. Blink? Blink is good. I think he's okay now. He can just attack. Attack. You know what? Why not? Let's just cast Holy. And... oh, you can only do it on... okay. I want Saber on... oh, what? It's only on him? What? Oh, it's the caster. Oh, that's silly. I don't need to raise his attacker accuracy. Okay, back up. Back up, back up. You, Saber. You, Holy. And you... paste on him. Okay, that's like nothing. 192. Okay. So I just have to... oh, he might go down super easy. Let's see. Holy didn't do much. But it's a spell. And why not Flare? Okay, I just gotta keep an eye. 20 hits, jeez. There we go. Alright, we're at endgame. We fixed all the crystals. Nah. Get out of here. Okay, before we get to the final area, we did pick up that adamantite, so let's go get our ultimate weapon for the night. Whoops, uh-oh. I didn't hit the last attack. Alright. We go. Let's see. It's... actually, I think it is right here. Yep, we go back to the dwarves, and I think yeah, he's in here. Check it out. Is this adamantite? Hoots! I'll use this to make you the finest sword you'll ever wield. Hoots! Done. In all my years, I've never crafted a finer sword. Go on, take her. She's yours. And we now have Excalibur. The legendary blade. And that's the knight's best weapon. Against all types of enemies. Literally just, it's a good weapon. Alright, so now, literally any other weapon that we pick up is just going to be garbage for the knight. Alright, let's do this. We go here. We go to the cheapest inn. Yes. Alright, so final dungeon. Where could it possibly be? So, if you recall, we took a look at the world. It said that the 4 crystal shrines converged on a single point, which is where the Chaos Shrine should be. And it's in a very interesting place because it's literally right here. The very first dungeon that we entered. Let's save. There's a trick to it, but if you... I'm pretty sure if you look at the map, and yeah, it's literally in the center of the entire map. That's where all those points converged. So it's here at the very first dungeon that we went into. And it is called the Chaos Shrine. I'm pretty sure we checked all those things. Let me... Yeah, zombies aren't worth anything. So... Oh, did I not? I didn't pick up that one? I didn't pick up those 2. Okay. Just for my sanity, I'm picking those up. We literally have nothing to worry about right here. Because this was the first dungeon. A rune blade. That might have been better when... Yeah. It's fine. Rune blade probably would have been a good pickup at the beginning of the game. But now it doesn't matter. Oh, come on. Goblin, get out of here. Pick these up. Werebuster. I think that was another sword. Yep. Dang, I can't believe that I missed those. I thought I picked up everything in this dungeon. I guess not. Ah, well. Okay. So yeah, so we go back here. I believe there's something in here that we can now find out. We are sky people. We came to the shrine in our attempt to locate the source of the world's ruin. That was 400 years ago. The curse of the fiends changed us into these forms and prevented us from speaking. The light of the crystals has enabled us to speak again. The power of the 4 fiends absorbed from the crystals was being fed into the past by the black crystal. The one distorting the beautiful light of the crystals is the one we've been looking for all along. The true root of all evil lies just ahead. The light of the four we've been seeking all this time. That light will open the time portal. The portal will transport you, oops, what did it say? 2,000 years into the past, the beginning of the time loop. Uh-oh. Shine the light of the four crystals on the black crystal in the center of the chamber. Doing so will open a time portal to the shrine as it existed 2,000 years ago. So we've got time shenanigans now. So one of the, I think it was in the Lufenian place, but one of the guys said that they sent 5 warriors out to, you know, basically do what we're doing, but they never came back. And that's because they got turned into bats. These are the bats. When you first go into this room, like way in the beginning, when you first start the game, obviously, if you talk to the bats, they just say like normal bat stuff. They're like, kiki, kiki, kiki. But now that the light of the crystals has shone on us, we can understand them. So kind of a cool little way to like kind of gather everything up into a climax towards the end. And there is one other thing, which I already did it, I'm pretty sure. I hope so, because I've been saying that I've been doing things and I forget. But there was one item that we needed to pick up in order to do all of this stuff. And I'm pretty sure we have it, so we're gonna do it. You focus the light of the 4 shining crystals, fire, earth, water, and wind, on the black crystal. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you will travel back 2,000 years in time. Just like that. And so now we've traveled back in time 2,000 years. Black plant, where is it? Kira. I don't really want to use that much. I think it should be fine. Because this is the last dungeon, so I want to make sure that I'm topped off when we fight the boss. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. So yeah, okay. There's 2 ways to go. So we're in it, folks. We're in endgame. Yeah, I think, could be wrong, but I think, actually, I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna check my inventory, because I don't want to go through this dungeon and then find out that I don't have the item that I need. But I'm almost certain I picked it up because it was an item that I picked up at the beginning of the game. Let me just make sure I'm not making a fool of myself. Okay, I did. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, don't tell me that there's nothing here. Okay. I think... yeah, I have to go to the other one. Alright, let's try to get through this as quickly as possible, because we're almost done, folks. We are almost done. Bing! Let me... wonder if I'll run out of high potions. Okay. Ambushed. Come on. Fine, just hit the top row. Okay, we're good. Dang, even the black mage can take out a white dragon. You know, I'm proud of Glitz. He really came into his own. His HP still sucks, but at least he proved that he can handle himself. Okay, yeah, so literally... dragon. Okay, these are all... So let's do this. Let's get a Diaja. I think I have... Oh no, did I sell it? I think I sold it. It's fine. Let's... Fira, I think, will be good. Okay, they're gonna silence the one guy who doesn't care about casting spells. See, is that stick after battle? No. It would have been worse if it was the other... Ooh, green dragons. Poison. Of course, poison. Please don't. Okay. I was gonna be so mad if he got poisoned. We're good. Telling you, everything just does poison in this game. No! Yeah, well, you can't null physical attacks, dummy. Okay, that actually made sense for him to cast heal, finally. Get out of the way, Deatheye. Chest, dry ether, and elixir. Ah. Black Knights. Let's try to make this quicker. I'll say... Here, I kind of want to try the Scourge. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it's going to work, but... Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, it only hit 2 of them. Why not? Let's just do it again. Ah, missed. So another thing, we'll finally get to use the loot that was given to us by Princess Sarah way in the beginning. Because you needed it for this particular area. So now we can explore the rest of the shrine. Before I do... Nothing, nothing, nothing. We are... Where are we going? Oh, we're going in the top corner. Okay. So we're going backwards. But yeah, it's... I like the idea of it because... I mean, right now... So, it was also revealed to us that, you know, there's some time shenanigans going on, so we've got a time loop. Let me see... But yeah, there's a time loop that's going on, and that's what's allowing the power of the crystals to basically get drained, and everything's circling back into what like how this all started and how to also like fix the problem. So the fact that you started at the Chaos Shrine in the beginning, and now you're back at the Chaos Shrine, you picked up the loot, or you could have, because technically you probably could have missed it if you didn't talk to Princess Sarah, but you know, you picked it up at the beginning and now you're using it towards the end. Yeah, everybody can do this. So it's a nice little way to kind of literally complete the circle of what's been happening. And we go that way because we can't go any other way. White dragon fled. Telling you, they're scared of us. They know that we can whoop them. Alright. Yeah, just hit him. Yeah, we're also just blazing through this dungeon, so you gotta go all the way around. Oof. That is the only thing that kind of sucks about this dungeon, is it's pretty much just you going around. Although I think I'll need to check, but I think we're gonna encounter something pretty soon. I don't know if it's on this floor or the next one. Wow, that's a lot of golems. I'll probably have to heal after this. Okay, just double hasted. Bye. Alright, let's heal. That works. Does it? Hold on. Yeah, that works. Yeah, get out of here. Go through. Get out of here, Basilisk. Ah, okay. So it just shows it. Let me get through this first. Oh my gosh. Ooh. That one hurt a little bit. Okay, let's use... Yeah, that works. Okay, but yeah. So hey, this looks familiar. It's time for refights of the bosses. But we are also insanely powerful, so let's deal with this man. Just use... I won't... No, you know what? Why not? Flare. We shine a light upon you. He is tougher, though. So I give him that. Ooh, 15. Ooh, okay. See, he's actually putting up a fight this time, but not enough. So the refights might actually be a bit more challenging. See, look, there's already the next one. Let me see. We are... How are we getting through this? Oh, I see the door up there. And I missed it. Alright, so I will have to pay attention. I might have to pay a little bit more attention to my MP consumption. Okay, we're just... Ooh, I see a thing. Probably can't get to it yet. Alright. I will have to make sure to be a little bit more smarter about my magic usage. Because these are final fights. And you gotta get through all of these guys before you get to the final boss. In fact, I have some ethers. Okay. I think we'll be okay. I just have to be... Like I said, I have to be mindful of what's going on. So, let's make sure we're topped off. Oh, we're actually pretty good. Oh, we're really good. There we go. Boss fight number 2. Attack. I'm gonna have him Faber. I'm going to Proterra, and I'm going to Haste. Okay. Yep. Alright, so swap. Attack. I don't think I have it. Yeah. I don't really need that right now. Just for the entire party. You know what? Holy and haste him. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Okay, not bad. I think we'll be okay. 24 hits. Yep. Attack, attack. Just go for it. Holy, and we'll actually do Blizzaga. Alright, let's auto this baby. 1,164. Yeah. Alright, boss number 2 down. Definitely using the items is crucial. Okay, we don't need to go that way. We can go... I guess it doesn't matter which way for this. Alright, so then next up should be Kraken. And then we'll have Tiamat. And then the final boss of the game. Okay. I should have... I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're fine. I wanted to do a spell or something so I can finish this fight quicker. Because now I'm starting to take more damage than I want. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna have to heal after this. That's fine, yep. How many do I have? 2, 5. Let me... There we go. Oh, we go down. Preemptive should be fine. If it was not preemptive, then I probably would have casted some kind of magic, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, I want this to go a little bit faster. Let's daga. No fleeing. Alright, bye. Really? It's actually kind of annoying. Oh, these don't say anything. This way. Okay. Come on. I didn't even need to daga, but I did. Alright. Potion. Yeah. And... I think we can be okay. Third boss. Alright, same thing. We will Giant's Glove. He will... I'm actually gonna blink him. You will Protera. You will haste him. And you missed, you loser. Okay, so you can attack. You get Saber. You don't remember if he does. He can cast Holy. And you haste him. Okay, top two are ready. Attack, attack. Just cast Holy again. Do it. Why not? And let's see what Flare does. Okay, never mind. The Lich? The Lich was the only one that actually felt like it put up a challenge. All these other guys are just going down. And that's all the way over there. Alright. Oh, not mind flares. You know what? Let's go with... Oh, please. Please, 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 please. I actually don't mind casting flare here. Thank God. I think mind flares are actually pretty terrifying to deal with. Let's do Diara. And you Bira. Okay. I think there's literally just the one room over here, and that's it. Air Elemental. I don't think... Okay, there we go. Dang, all these air elementals are fast. Whoop. Excuse me. Hopefully that didn't come through, but maybe. I'm sorry. Masamune. That's... unfortunately, that's another ninja weapon, so nobody else can equip it. Alright, I need to remember that next time. I want a ninja. Wait, let me make sure. I'm pretty sure this was the only room. Yeah, see, and it literally gives you, like, the best weapon towards the end. Yeah, too bad nobody else can equip it. See, now if it was tactics, I could have made a I could have made a character multi-class so he'd be able to hold katanas. But I guess not. Oh, we really have to go all the way around. Oh, mind flares. I'm not messing with this. Okay. I'm pretty sure mind flares can, like, instantly destroy you. There we go. Yeah, literally, I think literally the Mind Flayer is the only enemy that is kind of an issue in this area. Also a level 46, 45. Dang, we're almost close to 50. And there's Tiamat. Iron Golem, get out of here. Oh, okay. Still get out of here. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Alright. Same thing. We do Saber. We do... I'll give him Blink. Blink seems to work pretty well for him. Protera... Actually, it says... Let me see something. The party's evasion. Ah, Proterra first, maybe. And then haste. Okay. Alright, attack. Giant's glove. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's let everybody have it. And haste. Oh. Ooh, that was kind of rough. There we go. I will heal. And I think... yeah. Okay, fear is not an issue. Okay, I think... yes, tack, holy, and... flare. Ooh! Okay, we're good. Never saw that before. I'm gonna do, okay, yeah, we're fine. We are definitely fine. It was a little scary, though. That Thunderbolt did a lot more damage. But we were good. This is it. Alright. This is the final boss. You know what? You can do that, because I'm gonna max everything out, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Final boss. Let us... here. Actually, yeah, whatever. We're using it. I may have to pay attention to what's going on for the final boss, so we'll see. Ether. Let's see, what magic did the knight have again? No blaze, no shock. Okay, nothing that's gonna matter. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Oh wait, hold on. You are not capped up, sir. Okay, everybody's topped up. Magic should be fine. Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, you did defeat me then. But the four great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future, where they shall once again use the four great forces to send me into the past. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here. So even as you die again and again, I shall return, born again into this endless cycle that I have created. Time loop! Final boss. Chaos. Alright. We do what we gotta do. Giant's glove. Defender. Let's Proterra. Let's haste. Ooh. Ooh, that's an Aga spell. Okay. See, we're getting a challenge now. Okay. He's ready. He needs Giant's Glove. I'm actually gonna start... Let's see. Let me get Evasion. And Haste. He's... Uh-oh. This... Okay. Favor. Okay. Top two are good. I need to heal. The next Aga might be kind of bad. Can I stop him? I don't think I can. Maybe slow. Wait. Let me see if slow works. Oh, please survive. Okay, we're good. Alright, thankfully the heal will help. Okay, slow's not working. Okay. Go. I'm... Okay. 280. Ooh. Miss! Ugh. Okay. I can't afford to really care about missing. So let's cast Holy. Let's cast Flare. Oh no. What does this do? Oh! Alright, at least we're getting some damage in. Okay. Healer might actually have to be on healing duty for a while. Survive? Okay. You know what? Go again. Tsunami! Oh! Oh my gosh. I missed. Okay, nice. That actually helps. Okay, let me check magic real quick. Alright, I've got 2 heal Agas left. Let's Holy... This is his last flare. You know what? Why not? Okay. Tack. I'm gonna play it safe. He's probably gonna do something big. And I want... Oh my gosh! Okay. Yep, just keep healing. They're gonna need a dry ether too. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay. They're gonna need a dry ether though. Okay. Saber. only heal, though. Okay. Dry ether. I don't think it's gonna help much, but need some heals. Okay, that's actually fine that he punched him. That was probably the best outcome for that. Okay, back to heals, magic. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yes! Chaos! Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it. That was actually pretty scary. I think I got really lucky on some of the attacks that he did, because my characters came close to dying. We're literally within the red zone a couple times. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. Taking a little while. Needs to catch up. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. Good. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? Tuesday? None can say. No, I said it. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, isn't it? That's when the time loop happened. Tuesday. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever, but the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. So we don't even exist anymore. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now their return is upon us. The memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you, are the warrior who crossed time. We're all warriors of light, guys. You are the bringer of light. Final Fantasy 14. We were all the warriors, guys. The warriors were the ones in our hearts all along. The crystals were within us this whole time. Very true. Oh boy. Ooh. I was fitzing a little bit towards the end. Funny enough, that was probably one of the harder fights compared to like all the stuff that we fought earlier, but it is what it is. The crystals were the friends we made along the way. We transformed them into crystals. And we did it. That's Final Fantasy 1. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Aww. That's a nice little additive towards the end. Oh wow. Well, we did it. That's Final Fantasy 1, guys. Very, very basic RPG for sure, but you know, this is where a good chunk of the stuff started. Obviously, I mean, this is where this series started. This is where a lot of the tropes started in terms of like for Final Fantasy. You know, you have your jobs, you had your there were a couple things that weren't in here. So one of them being Sid. Sid doesn't show up until Final Fantasy 2, and then he becomes a staple in every single game. But even still, you know, this was not the Final Fantasy. This was the beginning of the final of the fantasies. So I mean, literally, we're at least in the numbered timeline, we're up to 16 now. We have all the extra spin-offs. We have so much stuff. It's its own thing now. I mean, it's literally a franchise, so it had to start somewhere, and it started here. I complained about it so much. The only thing that and honestly, I probably remembered last time I played too, but I did not realize how many enemies can poison you in this game. It is so ridiculous. Like we ugh, poison. Hate poison. Bad status effect. It's like one of my worst, one of the worst stat. I don't even care about like blind or anything else. Poison just it's so consistent every time. It's ridiculous. But now there is one thing I'm gonna say about this, because yeah, why not? It's YouTube. You say whatever you want to say on YouTube, right? Maybe sometimes, but not really. But so there was a game that came out which essentially is it's a backstory for, well, okay, before I say too much, this may be spoilers for the game. I don't think it is though, because even I remember when I played the demo, it like you see it in the beginning, and I think you literally get his name in the beginning of the game, so I don't think it's that much of a spoiler. But there is a game that came out years later which was supposed to give a backstory to Garland, the main bad guy of Final Fantasy 1. And I remembered because people were joking. Basically, it's there was the meme that was going around of the guy, you know, he's being edgy, and I think he said like some cuss words or whatever, and then he like puts on his earphones and he plays I think he played like Limp Bizkit or something like that, something crazy. And it was the whole premise is that it was basically telling the story of Garland and, you know, how he became Evil Man, and, you know, like, oh, you know, he wasn't truly evil, he just turned evil and blah 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 and all this other stuff. And I remembered when I found out that this was supposed to give backstory to the main villain, I'm like, I didn't really care for it, because granted, Garland doesn't have much of a presence in this game. He literally, like, he's the first boss, you fight him, it's over. He comes back towards the end, he turns into chaos, and then that's it. Which is okay. That's like it. I don't think there's that much of a problem to give him a backstory necessarily. I think, funny enough, the one thing that did it a little bit better, weirdly enough, was Dissidia. Because Dissidia, so it's the Final Fantasy fighting game that they came out with on the PSP, and they have all of the main characters and the main villains from each of the numbered games that were out at the time. Because for the first Dissidia, I think it goes up to... Actually, I think it goes up to 10. It didn't even have that many. And then the second Dissidia went up to 13, because I think you could play as Lightning in that game. I might have to double check. But for that game, they... So for the Final Fantasy 1 characters, it was they just called him the Warrior of Light, and that Warrior of Light was supposed to be... He was basically the image that Yoshitaka Amano drew for the cover art. Like, that was the Warrior of Light. So he was the main character for Final Fantasy 1 for Dissidia, and they put Garland in Dissidia. He was the main villain. And they at least gave him more character and more backstory in that I think works better than the game is called Strangers of Paradise, where they give Garland like more of a backstory. But I don't know, I appreciated that way more, because what I thought was interesting was that essentially, because there was no like named protagonist in the first game, they made the hero and villain basically kind of be like, they were essentially like symbols of like good and evil for the most part. And Garland, even in that, it's not like he was like crazy evil. Like, he, you know, obviously he was doing bad things, but you definitely didn't feel like he was always evil or that he was always bad. It's just like, because he ends up becoming chaos and because of the whole time loop thing, like, he is just the evil that exists in that world, and he continues to, you know, perpetuate it for whatever reason. And I appreciated that more than the Stranger of Paradise version, where like he is literally so fixated on defeating chaos, and it does the thing where it's like they introduce all these characters, which I know that they're not going to be in any of the later games because they're not present. Like, we already know all the bad stuff that's going to happen in Final Fantasy 1, so trying to come up with characters and personalities that I know don't mesh with what the end result is just felt really weird to me. So it was a choice. That's what I say. It was a choice that they made. They they made the game. I hear that it's like, at least gameplay wise, I heard it's, you know, unique. But I did actually play the demo when it came out, like a long time ago. It didn't grab me enough for me to want to pick up the game. But who knows? Maybe if I'm really feeling it in the future, maybe I'll take a look at it. But the whole story aspect of the game just really deterred me from caring at all about it, in all honesty. And that's just me personally. You know, you do still get the silly meme of I don't even remember what he said, but he somebody was talking to them and he's basically like, I don't care. He puts his earphones in, and I'm almost certain it's like, keep rolling, 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 rolling. That song just plays. But it is what it is. So that's one game down. Not bad. I had a feel, to be honest, I actually thought that I was gonna have one more stream with this, but once, yeah, after the last stream and after the way things were going, I knew the trajectory of where we were headed, so I had a feeling that it's like we were gonna wrap it up today. There was no way that it was gonna go past this stream, which is totally fine. So yeah, one down. The end. Yay. One down, 15 to go. Yes and no. Actually, I think I could be wrong. I think Final Fantasy 11 is still active, but I don't know if I'd want to play that. Final Fantasy 11 seems kind of rough. And 14, like, I've played 14, and I do like 14, but it's so long. And, you know, that's one of those things where it's like you're playing it for the content over and over and over again. But who knows? Save completed game data? Sure, why not? Wow, look at that. Get a little star on our file. Return to title screen? Sure. Honestly, I wouldn't mind playing the... so, I do have... So, I have the Pixel Remasters for 1 through 6, so we could play those eventually. I have... So, I have Original 7, and I've also got Remake 7. I have 8 and 9. I would need to pick up 10. 10... I'm surprised I don't have 10 somewhere, but I would need to get 10... I don't know if I'd play 10-2. Well, no, I think I would. I'd give it a try. Let's see, 10-2. Skip 11, I'm sorry. There is 12. 12 and 13 I heard are kind of rough for gameplay. So those might be a little bit harder to do. 14 is an MMO. 15 is Boys Road Trip, so I might want to play that one because that's kind of funny. And I do also have 16, and 16 I do want to pick up again because I did play I played 16 a while ago, and that is actually what got me to buy a PS5 like a long time ago. So you can play 15. There's a lot. There's so many Final Fantasies. And then I will say this, I'm definitely not going to play all the spin-offs. There's so many spin-offs. And I'm almost certain that some of them I might not actually be able to access because I know that there was like the WiiWare ones that were exclusive to that. So unless I could find a legit means to play it, which I would like to do if possible, but I think also some of those games are kind of like, because what was it? One of them I think was it My Life is King or something like that? like I think it was like My Life as King and My Life as a Dark Lord, and those were more like city builder games. I'm not too big on those, to be honest. Like those types of games. I don't know. The future is endless. So what I can say is at least guaranteed I do want to get through the numbered Final Fantasies because I'm interested in actually beating as many as I can. I have completed a small handful of them. I think, let's see. I know I've completed one. I've completed 4, 7, and that might be it. I I've touched every single one though. Like I've played through a good chunk of them. The main problem is that, which it happens with any RPG that I play, if I don't like play it through to completion, then what ends up happening is if I like, and usually something happens, but I'll put the game down for a second. I will, you know, or not for a second, like I'll put the game down because like maybe I'm doing something else or like something happens, something pops up, blah blah blah, whatever, and I'll come back to the game, but then I might get lost on like what I was doing or where I was going, what, you know, what did I have set up, what was my mindset when I was playing the game. It might have changed over time, and and then I will either not get back to it or I'll restart over again just so that I can have like a fresh mindset when playing the game. So like, I mean, so yeah, like I've played 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, and I've not played 10. So it's literally just a matter of completing the games. And thankfully, what I can say is that, so again, these Pixel Remasters are, I think, are going to be a little bit better for playing those games, because as much as as much as it would be nice to play the original versions of games, mechanics and gameplay elements in the past are just a bit more they're not as time friendly when it comes to actually playing the games. So you could potentially be spending hours, you know, getting stuck in a fight, or you know, having to explore things. I mean, some of you saw it when literally when I was going through the dungeons. And yes, you know, kind of a cheaty thing, obviously, you know, I can use the mini map or the big map to explore the entire layout of the dungeons and be like, okay, I don't need to go into this room, I don't need to go into that room. But at the end of the day, it's they're time saving. Like, I'm saving so much time not having to go into rooms that don't have anything and getting into fights that I don't need, and I can just get to where I need to go. And you know, if I need to grind, I don't mind grinding. But even this was the perfect example. Like, I did not need to grind once I, you know, once I got to a certain threshold. I literally could just walk wherever and just slap everything and then keep walking. Now imagine if I didn't have the map, if I was walking around, like the game, I think I literally would have added an extra, I'm not even kidding, I probably would have added like an extra hour or hour and a half to gameplay just from having to explore and try to find out where I'm supposed to go and all that stuff. So these the newer versions of the games are making it much more, you know, time friendly, I guess. I feel like there's a better word to, or a better way to describe it, but that's fine. So okay, well, Yeah, I mean, pretty much done with Final Fantasy 1. So, um, I'm gonna have to do some thinking this week because tomorrow, tactics, baby. We got more tactics again, and again, tactics. I want to play tactics, guys. I really want to play tactics. I love tactics so much. So I might want to focus a little bit more on tactics, maybe get a couple more streams going for that. And I think just talking out loud right now, my thought process is have tactics. We do still have Astral Chain going. I don't know how much I don't know how much farther we are with that. It seems like we're kind of still like early in the game. We're not necessarily in like mid game or end game. So I'm estimating maybe like 3 or 4 more streams of it. I if I understand like where the story is going, I think we got like 3 or 4 streams left of it. So we'll at least have those 2 games going. I What I might end up doing is maybe, who knows, maybe we'll experiment. Maybe I'll just throw in, maybe I won't do a gaming stream. Maybe I'll just start yapping at you guys for like a couple hours. Um, I think that we could do things to experiment a little bit. Maybe I can play a game that's like a little more, simple. You don't have to like, because there's a couple games that I can think of. Um, I think, like I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty sure Steam summer sales are coming up, so who knows? Maybe I can just pick up a game from Steam summer sale that's, fairly cheap, or is kind of like I don't have to think too much about, and then we can chat and hang out and do whatever we want to do. I'll think about it. I got the rest of this week to figure it out. But yeah, tomorrow is Final Fantasy Tactics again. I'm gonna play. And Thursday is Astral Chain. And if I decide to make or do another stream on Friday, maybe I'll throw something else on there. But the main thing is, aside from the days that I've kind of set for myself, I've been trying to figure out my schedule, how things work. It's fairly open right now, so I'm trying to take advantage of that before something comes up. Because Lord knows something always comes up whenever I decide to stream or try to schedule things. But it doesn't matter. I want to push through. I want to keep going with what I'm doing, and so far I have a pretty good track record, so I want to keep it that way for as long as possible. But I'm gonna take advantage of ideas. Could also, might also be in the works of trying to get up another channel that technically I started on. But there's a lot of things in the background that I'm thinking of right now and that I'm trying to work on. So hopefully it all comes to fruition. And yeah, there might be some kind of some kind of academy, some kind of skits and shorts channels that I might have been a part of in the past that I want to help revive again with my friends. So let's see what we can do, guys. Let's see if I can keep this momentum going of my creativity and all that other stuff. But for the time being, I think that will be it for today, guys. Thank you again for showing up. We have completed Final Fantasy 1 tomorrow, Final Fantasy Tactics, and maybe some other stuff. Some other stuff that's going on. We'll see how it goes. But until then, thank you for showing up, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being Warrior of Lights with me. We did it, guys. We saved the world together. Until then, guys, have a great rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.